Hello and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. We are in field 5 doing a fertiliser contract. So we've got the little vent with the sulky spreader on the back. So that is one of the contracts that we've got running at the minute. So that's on course plate. We can leave that running and we'll head over and see what else we're going to be doing in this episode. Right, so we're up at field 21 now. So last episode we had taken the sugar beet contract on field 17. Let's just jump into the contracts menu and I'll show you what's been going on. So if we have a look at field 17, that is all harvested and we've been delivering as we go. So you'll see we've delivered 1.5 million litres, but we haven't. It's delivered it against field 21, which is fine. It's going to work out okay. So the 20% of the delivery for field 21 is done. So once we start delivering, it'll start clearing off field 17, if that makes sense. So it's all harvested. All the kit is now up at 21. We've got the fertilising contract in field 5, so that's underway. And we've also taken out one on field 13. So what else has happened? So the money's gone right down. I had to release this harvester. So the game had sort of lost the contract machinery. I don't know why, but whatever. So release that. So made a note of that money and we'll put that back in once we're finished. I've had to repair the fent because that was absolutely battered, and I've also upgraded the New Holland, and that's now at 240 horsepower, I think. Let's just have a look. So I'm telling you right. Yeah, so it's 240 horsepower because we've had all three carting. So we've got every tractor we own working today to get this done, and hopefully once we've collected the money from the contracts, reimbursed the leasing fees, we should be in a good position to hopefully purchase field 21. Right, so that's where we are. Let's get some courses set up for these beet harvesters and crack on with a harvest. So with a course set, we are plodding on. I've done, I think it was 6 headlands. Give these beasts of machines space to turn around. You'll see we've got the 3 tractors down, parked up at the wait point. So if we just flick back to that harvester, is it going to clobber them? Yeah, I thought it might do. It's a little bit close, so we'll take over on this harvester for now, get around this bit, and then that should be fine. Right, back underway. Wasn't too much of an issue. Just had to deactivate the worker and do it manually, put the auger in. So the other thing I've done between episodes, and let me just bring up the menu so you can kind of see, is I've been having a play with the auto drive course. So in some places we were getting stuck when I was using it to do field 17, so I've put in some two-way courses, tried to separate routes where possible and make more of a loop in some cases. So I tested it earlier and it seems to be working fine, so that's good. So fingers crossed we shouldn't have any problems or need to intervene with the carting of the sugar beets to the sell point. First unload complete, and that went reasonably well. So hopefully now that vent will shoot off down to the delivery point, and job's a good one. I'm not sure where he's heading. You've got to love auto drive, and recording, because it just tends to wait until you are actually recording, and then it just does very strange things. There you go, look, they're crashing. Let's tab back to them. So much for collision detection. Right, let's... Oh, they've done it themselves. No, after you. No, after you. Go on then. There we go. Right. So the fence clearing off. And hopefully the New Holland, with its new engine upgrade, will leap into life in a minute. And yeah, we can get this job knocked out reasonably quickly. Contract in Field 5 is all finished. So we're just going to head to the store and top up with fertiliser. So I've left the workers unattended in Field 21, so goodness knows what state they'll be in when we get back. But for now, let's get topped up with fertiliser and get on to Field 13. Just watching the Fent tip this load to see whereabouts in the contracts it takes it from. Hopefully it's going to go for 17. We'll have a look. There you go, yeah, 72% transported for Field 17. Brilliant. So that's working as we need it to. So, yeah, we can now jump back to the harvesters and check up on them. I do have to say that I'm very glad that we upgraded the power on this New Holland, because 42,000 litres of sugar beet up, we're not going to call it Heart Stack Hill, but yeah, that steep hill, it's yeah, it's doing really well. I'm very impressed. We are cracking on. We've got the Massey behind us as well, and it all seems to be going, touch wood, okay. And I don't know, for whatever reason, I thought I'd give it a go and set the actual month to October, and the trees even seem to be behaving themselves. So yeah, going well. I think I'm going to jump back to the harvesters now and see how they're progressing. Just turn the course on for a second just to see how many headlands we've got left, and I think we are 1, 2, 3. We're on the fourth of 6. So yeah, we're going to have plenty of space to turn around and get the beets harvested without ending up in the little brook that's over there. So that's another tractor full with beets. So let's get this course turned off. There we go. So 74% transported for 17. So let's just look at the contracts page a second. There we go. Right. So Field 13, the spreader's in there working away nicely. 95% on that one. 38% on here. Like I said, this is now just clearing and harvesting this field. So the remaining 80% is just harvesting. We've finished Field 5's fertilising contracts. That's 23, nearly 24 grand that's going to come in. We'll collect everything in a bit, and yeah, we'll push on. So we're riding along in the New Holland, and you can see just down there is the Fent. So now with this two-way course, he's actually waited for us to get out of the way, basically, and then he'll carry on and go and deliver those beets to Cotswold stores for us. Let's jump out and see if we can see him going. Oh, he's waiting. Because the Massey as well. So the Massey's heading down as well. So it'll wait and then it'll carry on. Job's a good one. So as the New Holland returns, you can see over there, just through the haze, is the other harvester, which is full. So we've got a bit of downtime with the harvesters having to wait, but we haven't got any more tractors and trailers, so it's a bit of tough luck really. It's going to have to wait. Here's the Massey now. Hopefully we can get into some sort of rhythm and the downtime is minimised. But yeah, I think we'll get the headlands done and catch up when we are cutting into the main body of the field. So we're on the up and downs now, and I've just tweaked the harvester settings as it was picking up too early. You can see we're missing bits, and it was lowering too late. So hopefully now it will catch every last beat, but we can always run around at the end if there is the odd spot that has been missed by the workers. But yeah, we've got a collision over the back there, but hopefully they'll sort themselves out. It's been running spot on till now. Yeah, you can see they're reversing away from each other. Obviously, clearly just having a chat about the progress we're making. So I think, yeah, nothing more to say than we'll jump into a little bit of a montage and, yeah, crack on. So we finished the contract in field 13 for fertilising, so that's all done. And I'm just following, I think it was the Fent. It's gone now. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Fent. But it sounds daft, but having, you know, other tractors driving around on the map does really bring it to life. It's good to see when it's all going well. So we'll get this into the yard, and we can then head back to the field and see how the workers are doing. Well, we're probably about maybe just over a third of the way through the field, I think. So if we just take a look at the contracts, we have got, so for field 17, we have got 282,000 litres to go. And we are 63% through on field 21. So we've done 43%. So yeah, just over halfway, I guess, ish, in terms of the contract. Need to keep an eye on it delivering. So once we have completed that 282,000 litres, we can then divert the tractors and trailers to our silo, so we can keep the remaining sugar beets. Bit of a traffic jam. The harvester at the back was coming down towards us on the field, and then they decided to empty into one another and was smashing augers, so that didn't go particularly well, but we're off and running. Hopefully they'll turn the beacons off. No, we'll do that then. There we go. Cool. Right, back underway again. Without too much mishap. Can't work out why it's doing that. Missing bits on the end, but like I said, we can run round at the end and grab all those bits. But yeah, it's nice when it all works. And the tractors and trailers on the roads is behaving, so yeah, loving it today. It was a bit of a slog on field 17. I think when I last looked at the hours on the harvester, so what we're at now, 6.6. So I think it was 5 point something before. So that's why the money's taken an absolute battering, because yeah, they're expensive machines to run. And if the contracts hadn't messed up, we wouldn't have to reimburse ourselves. So that's my justification anyway. So I think we'll do a bit more and we'll catch up very shortly. So we are just in the what we'll call the second combine. Keep trying to unload into one another. So thought if I let the other one get ahead, we can clear up the mess at the ends. So at least then hopefully we don't have the incidents with them smacking the augers into each other. But yeah, I think we're 80-something% delivered now. So job's a good one. And it's a lot easier actually to do this job in cab. As you can, it's a big old machine, so you can't really get a good angle from outside. So yeah, I did most of it in cab at the weekend. I think this was done. Yeah, it was. Yeah, several hours plodding through field 17. It's good fun though. I'm not complaining. It's my own fault. Love a contract. So we'll get this tidied up, get these middle bits done and down the bottom end, and then reset the worker on the course. Well, I think we are far enough ahead now to avoid the harvesters colliding, and the field looks a bit tidier after getting the missed bits. I think this harvester cut in there, that's why that strip is looking a bit untidy. But the workers are doing a good job. I said earlier, can't complain at all. We are paying them enough though. We're up to about 30 grand in worker fees, but yeah, I guess if you put that into context, we've got 5 workers going most of the time, and it's 15 days, so yeah, maybe half a month. Yeah, who knows? Right, instead of me rambling on, we are going to put this onto a bit of a time lapse and yeah, see how far we can get. Right then, well, we've just had the notification that the Field 17 contract is complete. So, I've changed the course so that now it will collect from the field and deliver to our silo here. So if we just jump into... Ooh, catching on the auger. You'll see Field 17 is complete and Field 21 is 97% complete. Let's just put the details on. So you can see we've delivered everything we needed to. We're in the minus, in fact, as well. So we are rapidly approaching completion on that field now. So everything else that we take out the field is now ours, which is awesome because we're going to need it in the future. Hopefully we can do different things with the sugar beets. I'm thinking there's a use in Maize Plus, but I'm not 100%. So yeah, we are getting there. So we'll head back up to the field and get it all finished off. Right, you can see top right hand side, Field 21 contract is finished. So we've got a fair bit left to lift as well, so not quite sure how much we're going to end up with, but I've taken over carting just for a little while. So the plan will be to get this unloaded and get out its way, get this all finished, return the harvesters, and then go into the finances page, put in back all the leasing costs, and then once that's done we'll collect on the contracts, and hopefully we've made a significant amount of money. Right, last slither of sugar beet and the field is finished. Oh, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. These machines are huge. That can unload. Yeah, lovely. Is that it? So yeah, it was good fun. That it worked reasonably well. I wasn't expecting as much as we got, so I think without what we've got in the trailers there, we have got sugar beet 162,000, so probably just under 200,000 litres, which is pretty good. So I'm going to get everything back to the yard, off-hire the machinery, and then we'll sort out the finances. So with everything back at the yard, and the Fent and the Massey are cleaned and attached onto the Richard Wester trailers, ready for harvest next time. So we've got to clean the New Holland and the Roll Speed trailer, but first let's look at how much sugar beet we actually got. So it was 198,395 litres, which wasn't a bad guess. I said just under 200,000. So super. Next thing we need to look at is so wages was 30k, which, yeah, like I said earlier, is probably about right for 15 days effectively. Right, so vehicle running costs, no. So we need to add back in 198,675. So let's do that now. Eight, 675 was it? I think. Let's just check. 198,675. Lovely. So we're up to 258,000. So now we can go into the contracts. We will complete, we'll collect on 21. We will collect on 17. collect on 13, and collect on 5. Right, so the cultivating ones have appeared. So what are we up to? 458,847. So we can now afford field 21. Oh no, we can't. Oh, we're still shy. 2 grand. How annoying. But anyway, that is a massive step towards it. Next time we are going to be harvesting our corn and our sunflowers, so we need to lease a header. Need to factor that into the equation. But yeah, I have actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was going to be a real effort and loads of hard work, but it's been good fun. Auto Drive and Course Play have behaved themselves for 98% of the time. So I'll get this cleaned off, parked away, and I will say goodbye for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.